Hello everyone, this weekend's boxing, I thought I had food there, it's on the screen. This weekend's boxing, part one. This weekend, in New York City, Times Square, we have a 4-fight card. And as far as 4-fight cards go, probably the best I've ever seen. Lopez, Barbosa, Haney, Ramirez, Garcia, Romero, and two names I was unfamiliar with. One looks like a standout amateur from Japan who faces an American fellow who's 1-2-1, who's hit the jackpot really getting on this card. So yeah, fair play to Lavale Whittington. The main event, the biggest name on the card is probably Garcia, but the main event has to be Lopez Barbosa, which I think is an absolutely outstanding fight. Lopez, before we get into that, they're doing the show at Times Square. I've been lucky enough to go to New York twice. Times Square, for me, the most amazing place I've ever seen. And people go, fucking hell, Dave. But, no, I stand by it. It's amazing. Like, it wasn't real life to me. When I first went, it was just like, just imagine like 100-foot long tellies in the sky. That's what it was like. It was mad. Couldn't believe it. I kept going back. Just couldn't believe it. I was in a hotel the first time. 5-minute walk away. The second time I was really close, actually. I went for Joshua Ruiz the second time. Just an amazing place, really. They're putting a show on there. I'm not really sure on how it's working, how they're doing it, what the crack is. I don't actually know. But amazing, really. For all the fights on the card, absolutely amazing. Don't know what the atmosphere will be like. But obviously, Real season, just changing the game completely. Yeah, I know. Right, got home today. Swag Roller as well today. I did.
I'm watching Pepper.
I know you are. I'll stop talking in 6.5 minutes or so. So we've got Lopez Barbosa for box rec. I got box rec, I'll be honest, for the WBO World Super Lightweight title. Barbosa we last saw against Jack. So Lopez is amazing. One of the life's greatest mysteries to me is Kambosos beating him. That will forever be a mystery to me. And the Sandor Martin fight was close. I'm not an expert on American boxers by any means. Please don't think that I think that I am, because I'm not. I'm more into the nitty-gritty of the UK scene, the small all stuff, all of it really. But Lopez, superstar really in the game. Really, really good fighter. Wins over Komi, Lomachenko, Josh Taylor. I guess they're the standouts really. Barbosa is someone I have seen up close because I watched him box Jack. I watched him box Ramirez, actually. I watched him box Sean McComb. And I didn't think much of him. Barbosa, I know, baby. I know, what's this? I'll be 1 minute. Barbosa is the biggest super lightweight I've ever seen. He was absolutely ginormous. Probably 11 stone 10 in the ring when he boxed Jack. Absolutely massive. Awkward as well. Really awkward match for Jack. Stylistic for Jack. It was hard for him. So yeah, wins over McComb, which was one of them. Pedraza and Cattrall. There's nothing. Cicero weren't a bad fighter actually. Yeah, so it's a really good fight. Barbosa beat Cattrall, and Cattrall for me at the time, one of the best 140s in the world. So he's obviously the real deal. Two of the best, if not the best 140 pounders in the world. Barbosa's tough and big. But I think Lopez is just a different style to Jack. Barbosa was throwing the reverse 1-2 against Jack, and Lopez won't. He moves differently, I guess I would say. And I think Lopez will stop Barbosa. I think it'd be too sharp for him. And as good as Barbosa and as big as he is, I think Lopez will be too fast for him and will stop him. And I could be wrong. Barbosa was good. I was impressed with Barbosa. Anyone who can beat Jack Cattrall on points is exceptional. But I think Lopez will stop him. I think it'll be too sharp for him. I think Barbosa will wind up walking onto one. Next up, Haney Ramirez. Haney, again, obviously we'll cover Garcia and Haney. The last fight, the fallout of it. Garcia, only a year ago. Garcia kind of, well, everyone knows my thoughts on certain topics in boxing. But Haney, Haney been around forever. Haney, how old is Haney? 20 odd, 26, 27. Haney, brilliant fighter. I think he's stayed too long at lightweight. Up at 10 stone. I think he's a welterweight all day long. I think that's held Haney back. I think fighters who stay at weight too long, they end up getting a bit frail and losing the power. And I think Haney's definitely one of them, to be honest. But he is an elite boxing talent. Ramirez, I watched Barbosa. When I watched him, I thought, I wasn't sure how good Barbosa was after the McCown fight. So I thought Ramirez was finished. But Ramirez beat Postle, Hooker, Zepeda, lost to Taylor on points, beat Richard Comey. Yeah, I don't think it's an easy match at all. I think all three fights are really, really good competitive fights. Probably go Haney on points. I think the amount of time he spent at lightweight has really affected him physically, to be honest, in my opinion. For what it's worth, I could be completely wrong. Again, I don't follow the boxing too much. I've never met him. He wouldn't know I exist. But I think Haney will win on points in a close one than anticipated. Then we've got Garcia, Romero. Garcia, obviously a very talented fella. We saw the Haney fight, but question marks around everything, really. This one, probably the least excited of the lot for him. I watched Romero against Gervonta Davis, and I watched him against Isaac Cruz. I said, why did I watch the Cruz fight? So I must have been watching. Why did I watch that? If you bear with, I will tell all. I watched that because, bear with, please. Don't know why I watched it, but I watched it. You may find out in 1 minute. You will find out now. Why did I watch that? I'm still none the wiser, but I did watch it. Romero, he's a powerful fella. He's powerful. He's good. He's really good. But I don't think he's on the elite level of a Lopez. What do you call Barbosa elite? Probably not elite talent, but elite physical presence. I think Garcia will stop Romero. So I'm going to go Garcia stoppage, Haney points, and Lopez stoppage. And the Japanese fella, I'm not familiar with, but on BoxRec, he has a 26-2 amateur record. That will not be his full record. BoxRec only, they don't give you the full amateur records. I'm 0-1 on BoxRec. I was actually 9-1 as an amateur. But he must be a talent. And Lavelle Whittington, 1-1, 25-year-old from Chicago. He looks like he's got the call to be the opponent on an amazing show, really. Yeah, they're six world-class fighters, all boxing each other. So it'd be in the early hours. I will not watch it live, but I will definitely catch all the fights in full. Interesting card. I think Lopez will stop Barbosa, yeah. Having watched Lopez, and again, I've not watched a lot of him, having watched Barbosa against Jack, I think Lopez will stop him. Haney, I think he was doing 9-9 too long, and it's hurt him a little bit, but I think he should still beat Ramirez. And Garcia has had some time out, but I think he will stop Romero, to be honest, in what will probably be the best fight of the night in terms of excitement. But anyway, that was this weekend's boxing part 1. Thank you.